Look at the new size. Yeah, it is 50% larger. Not only is the size of the destination board bigger, but the bundle is bigger as well. You're getting so much with this collection, but as you take a close look, you are seeing that laser etch design. So each one is the shape of the state, maybe the state you're from, where your Uncle Dan is from, where Aunt Jane is from, where your neighbors are from. You send it. Maybe it's that great vacation you took. And along the state are all of those points of interest, all of those popular cities, all of those attractions. And then you're also seeing everything else you're getting. You are getting the bamboo mixing spoon with the shape name and shape outline. You're also getting the knife set, the cheese knife set. It's a 4-knife set with the state name, with the state outline, and you're getting your container. Look on the wall. Look at New Jersey. This is how I have mine at home. Actually, I have the older one, which is smaller. Now I have the newer one here. But look at the decor. Look how beautiful that is. This is a conversation piece. People walk into your home. They walk into my home all the time. They go right up to the California one, and they want to talk about all the cities that they've been to. Now look at the bundle that you're getting. Everything I just told you about, this is what we call your destination board. I would use this side maybe for charcuterie. As you pull the cheese and the fruit and the meats off, you get to see the destinations. If you flip it over, it makes a great cutting board. This is your bamboo spoon. Again, your state name and state outline. 4 cheese knives here as well, and your container as well with the magnetic lid to make sure it stays closed. It is beautiful, it is practical, it is unique. This gift set is exclusive to HSN just for you tuning in today on a today's special price of $39.95. One last thing I want to say, as we look at Michigan, I also want to mention the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is available as well. We know a lot of you ask us that, but we have something called a bonus buy today. This is such a great combination, especially if you're thinking about gifts. When you pick up the today's special today, you can get what we call kind of the slice cutting board, the kind of rectangular cutting board with the state on there as well, with the points of interest as well. I want to show you that for $9.95. So maybe this is the one you're going to actually use as a cutting board. Then the today's special you're going to put up on the wall. $9.95. That is called a bonus buy. Let's get into this brand new, beautiful set with our kitchen expert, Carrie Miletto is joining us here. I'm going to come over. I want to show you what a beautiful gift this is with a presentation. Hello, Carrie.
Hi, how are you? So good. And you know what? You're going to be so good. When this comes and you open it either for yourself, because I always say, please get one for yourself. But when you send this as a gift, check this out, the experience. The box is gorgeous. It talks about Totally Bamboo at the top, but at the bottom, there's all the things that you're getting with this. We wanted to wow you. We wanted to wow who you need to gift this to. And the way that we did that is giving you the most we've ever given you, giving you that board that you asked for. You said, we want more space to be able to do our charcuteries. We heard you. And we wanted to give you a beautiful presentation because, listen, that means that job's off your plate. You just go, here, Ty, look what I got you, you know, and you're done. And you can even have it sent straight to them too. I love that. But here's why Totally Bamboo. Here's why we've sold so many of these boards and everyone goes crazy. Versatility. This board is a cutting board and it's made of bamboo, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful type of material to use for cutting because it's less prone to marring. Yeah. It really takes care of your knives a little bit better, but it's just super durable. So I already had bamboo cutting boards in my kitchen before this, but here's where it gets fun. Because then when you turn it around, whoa, laser etched all the places, the favorite cities, the state animals, fun little facts about each state that not everyone may know, but people who live there do. And I love that we did that. So it's not just like the big cities. We've put some smaller cities, some points of interest, as you were saying, really fun. So as the food starts to disappear, again, you go, oh gosh, remember when we went over to Grand Rapids and you guys know Ferris from Grand Rapids, and that's where they're located at, and they do a cherry festival in Michigan, so that's really fun. And so you're coming up here to go skiing maybe, and you remember some family trips, and every state has their special places and special moments for you depending upon where you grew up, where you live now. Maybe it's a family member that's retiring and they're leaving the state they love and they're they're excited about the new adventure, but they don't, they spent most of their life, say, in New York, and now they're coming to Florida. Give them New York and Florida, or give them just New York so they can remember. It's a great thing.
That's what's lovely too, because if you aren't in the city that you grew up in the state that you grew up in, it's nice to have that piece of home on the wall. It's why we keep California on the wall. I live here in Florida now, but we keep our California on the wall. And when people walk in, it is such a conversation piece. they look and they're like, what is this? What is that city? Have you been there? And then I get to tell them about that. Also, if you are sending this as a gift, remember, when you go to hsn.com and you can send this to anyone you want, just put in the address to deliver it to. It's not a generic gift, is a personal gift. It's saying, I know something about you. I know that you love your state. I know that you loved visiting there. I know that is your favorite state. And it is a personal gift with a great presentation. That's why so many of us today are ordering and sending to friends and family. I told Carrie, I've sent one to Texas, to Colorado, to multiple, to California.
Look at you checking it off.
Oh, because I know they are absolutely gonna love this. And then if you are entertaining, take a look at what Carrie's doing here. This is such a beautiful idea, a fun idea that kind of makes it interactive and gets the conversation started.
I literally, so I have my Georgia board, and I have the smaller one from originally, and we'll talk about that size difference here in a second, but my Georgia one, I had friends coming over. I had things in the fridge. I had some cheeses, I had some, some crackers, and I went, oh, I gotta make a board real quick.
Right.
I'm gonna get my Totally Bamboo board, grabbed it in 5 minutes. Look at this, as Ty was just talking to you.
Nice.
This looks really beautiful, and then if you have some fresh herbs or something, try to always add a pop of color. And when you do that, this now looks like something I would spend $30, $40 for at a restaurant to get, and yet I can pick the types of meats and cheeses I really like. Maybe put a little thing of olives over here. This is really special in the sense that as the people are eating from it, again, it reveals those cities, it reveals those places, it creates talking points, because sometimes we want things to make it fun when we get together with people.
Yes, right.
This helps.
And it's part of your personality. It's personal. It's who you are. It's where you visited. You get to share that now. Or if you're gifting it, you're giving something to somebody who it's personal to them that they love. Also very easy to clean, soap and water, just a nice, easy soap and water clean. So when you're done with that, if you did want to hang it back on the wall, or if you have one already on your wall, I have to say, this as decor is such an easy way to bring that kind of life to a wall, to the kitchen. We should show you too. Let's walk over there and take a look. Because this is what I know a lot of you are doing. It's what I've done with mine. Let's take a look.
Yeah, so as I'm coming back to the kitchen area here, you may have a wall. There's nothing wrong with this wall, right? This is fine, but you go, oh, it's a little bare, but you're not real sure what to put there. Check out how just putting this up on the wall all of a sudden adds a really great feature, right? This is simple. It hangs there for easy use, so I know when to grab it. But look at the difference. It just went from a bare wall to a really beautiful situation. And so that's what I love about this. It becomes art that becomes an actual thing you can use. So you pull it down when you're ready, you walk over, you wipe it down, you do your thing.
You use it for both. I see these too in, like, if you go to Airbnbs and maybe you're in a state you've never been before. It's a great way to decorate. Or if you have a weird spot. You see this spot on the wall? I want to show you, because I have this in my home, just like this.
Show them
Can I
this,
show
because
this?
I agree.
I do this in my home. I've got my California. I'm going to walk back here. I want to show you. Do you ever have those spaces in your home? You're like, I just don't know quite what to do. Porter, I don't know if you can follow me over here. But this is perfect, especially if you have kind of this kind of size. Like, I don't really have anything in there. Look at the difference, kind of what Carrie just said, but look at the difference you make. And you've got the little hanger here. You hang it here. And now this, how beautiful that is, how great that is. And it's maybe a piece from home. And people will walk up and they always ask me, like, oh, what is that? I have never been there. Or why is that on there?
It's
or
gonna
what
stop
is
anyone.
It's so great. Take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? As we get these close-up shots, you're really seeing that laser-etched detail there. Are you kidding me? For this price, this gift for this price, and this is just one of the pieces that you're getting. This is the biggest bundle we have ever done. I'm going to put this back over here, Carrie. Maybe we can walk through some of the other pieces.
If it was just the board, you guys, because it's 1.5 times bigger, right? Okay, so let me show you Florida real quick, and then I'm going to talk about the extras. Here's the difference of what we did. Okay, so Florida before, if you have our Florida, Florida now. Do you see how much difference, how much more space we've given you? So every state is 1.5 times bigger than what it was before, giving you more space to both use as a cutting board and to use for your charcuteries and your presenting, and also for your artwork. So if you do have that place on the wall, this gives you a little more space to do that as well. Now, if it was just the board, this is still a great value, because if you went to any art, thing like an art fair or craft show, you'd walk in, or Tina and I were talking earlier, like a lot of times to find something at a state, you have to be in that state. So like you're at the airport or something,
Good point, right? Yeah.
And you might find something like this, but how much are you going to pay for it at the airport, right?
Yes, exactly
so
right. Yeah.
This is incredible right there, but that's not where it ends. So let's talk about the salt cellar. What is a salt cellar? Until I had one, I didn't understand. It's a place to keep, you could do salts, peppers, spices, whatever it is that you like to use when you cook. What I love about it is it kind of swings. There's a little magnet there that it'll catch onto so it stays nice and closed. Salt is meant to be sprinkled when you're cooking because if you add too much, like if you just have a shaker, do you ever have sometimes a shaker just goes, whoa, and it just like explodes on there?
Yes,
right, and you can't take salt back. Salt is something you want to use lightly and get it to the right point. So that's why a salt cellar is like, if you look at chefs, they always have them.
Yeah.
So this is what it was designed for. However, you can use it in a various amount of ways. Show them. Yeah.
I love this. Take a look. This is that same container, that same salt cellar, but maybe what you said earlier, I love it. Maybe you take it to work with you, right?
Yep.
Maybe it's a little bit of home. Like I go back to California a lot, and I go back to see my wife's family and everybody. And maybe I want a little bit of that California at work. So maybe I'm putting some supplies in here. Maybe it's in the vanity. Maybe it's out in the kitchen, but just for something else that we're using it for. But it ties everything back together, particularly if you're putting your board up on your wall. And it's just a beautifully made, again, out of that bamboo, which is beautiful, which is durable, right? And bamboo, as we know, as a lot of you know, bamboo grows very quickly,
It
right?
does.
It grows very quickly, which is why you can get something so beautiful, so durable here. And again, remember, easy to wash, just soap and water, easy to wash everything off. Right now, at $39.95. A larger size, the biggest size we've done, at the biggest bundle, it just makes a great gift. And if you are shipping it to someone, it's a big gift box, right? It's beautiful to open it, take a look at the whole experience is great, right? It is such a great experience to have one of these. And it's personal, it's saying, hey, I know you're away, I know I can't see you, I can't travel to you, I know you love your state, or I know you love this state, maybe you don't live in that state anymore, but sending it out to a loved one, it's just a great gift that they're gonna love and they're gonna use over and over again. Carrie, I love not only is it beautiful, but it's practical too. It's something that we'll actually use.
And those are the gifts I love to give because A, when the person that gets this takes it out, they're going to think of you.
Yeah.
Two, they're going to think of their state that they love or the place that you've just gifted them. Maybe you are a military family, you lived in a few different states. Maybe this is for a parent that's retiring, going from one state to another, as I was saying. Maybe this is for you are born in different places and your heart's in a place. You lived in California a long time, you're in Florida now, but now you can have California and kind of reflect and have that nostalgic time. When my family comes in, you know, my husband's from Pennsylvania, we can take out that Pennsylvania board and put it out, and then they feel good. They go, oh my gosh, what is it? That is the thing that everybody says when they see the board. So whether it is up like in your kitchen, hanging up, or and mine always is kind of like with other cutting boards and stuff like up where my utensils are. So when people walk in, it catches their eye and they go, what's that?
And they start looking,
And they start looking at it. So this is a really fun way just to have interactions, to talk about your state. If you work in real estate at all, like if you are a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, anything like that, stock up on your state for closing gifts. This is really, really fantastic. One of my friends does that in Georgia. And the thing about this is you can keep it together because it is packaged beautifully together, but you can separate this. And this is like 4 different gifts if you have some different people to kind of check off.
That comes down to about $10 a gift.
That's right.
That's a great.
You know, because if you want to give the utensils as like a stocking stuffer, and you want to give like you know the spoon. We didn't talk about the spoon much. I love this spoon.
Yeah.
I just had my lime before I cut it. I had my lime sitting on it. I've been using this spoon in various different ways, which is really fun. It is a super durable spoon. I love the shape of it. Do you see? It almost looks like it's been carved by hand. It's one of those kind, but it's super strong. I mean, I'm not gonna try. I was like, oh, yeah, it's good as law, but it's super strong.
It's bamboo, yeah.
Super durable. I love the idea also of having this on the counter when I'm cooking and using it for like when I have my other spoons.
Yeah, great.
So putting my spoon in there. So I love using the spoon for a spoon. So many different ways you're going to use this.
Yep.
You're also getting the utensils. So the utensils now take your cutting board experience to a whole nother level because now they match, okay, which is super nice. So when people come over and they can cut their piece off like that, it's nice and sharp at the bottom to do that, and then you can just set it right in here, and look how even they can see the, oh, this one got turned backwards, hold on. They can see the state, it matches. It really makes you the hostess with the mostest because you're gonna have something that, this is the only place people can get these.
Yes,
this whole set, this is the only place you can get this. So people are gonna be like, Where did you get this?
Yes,
Where
exactly.
did you find this?
Whether you are giving it as a gift or it's in your home, it definitely is a conversation piece. Let me show you on your screen right here. And if you were to pick up these individual pieces, again, this gift set is exclusive to us here at HSN. Take a look at everything that you're getting, over $60. And I have to say, I'll be honest, I would pay over $60 for this set. It is that nice. It is beautiful. $61, $62 is not a bad price. That's great.
Yeah.
But right now, you get it for even better because it's a Today Special, because it is $39.95 right now. And I want you to give this some thought, who you're gonna send these gifts to.
Yes.
Because now's the time. You go into hsn.com, you pick out the state before the state is gone. I believe currently we still have all the states, but I would follow along. We'll let you know when we're getting low on some of those states, but go in there, send it. You can put the to address to anyone you want, send it across the country, send it to someone, and you get this great presentation, this beautiful gift, a big bundle, a great set that's also practical and that they'll use. And you know, Carrie, when you were just showing us the knives and the board and the charcuterie board, it's like having that whole set together. If you are entertaining, it's one thing to put out a board and then you kind of mix and match a couple of knives and a couple of spoons and you're like, there's kind of, I spent all this time on the food and now it's kind of mixing and matching. Everything matching back makes all the difference.
It makes all the difference.
It just looks stunning. And I love that every single piece has not only the name of the state, but the shape of the state on there as well.
100%.
It's just that personal experience that I just love because we all connect. Everyone here, everyone's talking about what they're getting and why they're getting it.
Oh, every time we have this, everyone's getting excited and everyone's talking and everyone will come up to me and say, I got 6 of these for gifts last year. Everybody loved them. I've never had anyone come back to me and go, didn't like it. It just doesn't happen because it's so unique and it's such like an artisan thing.
You're right.
And this is a family-owned company. So I want you guys to understand, family-owned company from California, woman-ran. This is incredible because it's not some big factory head honcho somewhere just spitting out, you know, boards. This is really done with love. And this is really, the company when we first started here at HSN had like 20 employees and now it's at 45 and growing. And so that has all to do with you and all to do with the support that you've given us. And you know, everything is done with you in mind. So this is Joelle, our designer, and everything is laser etched too. So let's talk about that. When this was designed, employees were given several states to go to people in those states to talk to them specifically about what they felt was important about their state, not just the big cities, but like, hey, what should we know about your state? And so Joelle designed it from that point, and then this is the laser etching, which I say is like my, you know, what is it like? We can watch things and it soothes you, like it's just kind of like I can watch that laser etching happening and I'm just like, I love it, it's satisfying. It's not going to fade, it's not going to peel, it's gonna stay as good as day one forever and ever. And that's what I love about the laser etching process. But that's the kind of quality that you get from a company that's family owned, that's small, that cares about you and giving you a product that you're gonna enjoy and also making you the hero. I talk a lot about you being a rock star and a hero. That's what's gonna happen when they get this box. I mean, look at it. It tells them all about Totally Bamboo here. It has everything inside the box, beautifully wrapped. This is gonna get that wow factor that you're looking for. We are less than 20 days to Christmas.
Yeah, let's start locking it in, especially for $39.95. I just want to show you again, Porter, if you can follow me over here. I just want to show you, this is what I have at home. This is what I do. And I thought I would hang it up here, and then I thought, oh, I'll take it down and I'll use it. I love it on the wall so much at my home. I just leave it there and everyone comments on it. So look, if you have this space, maybe it's an awkward space, maybe you don't know what to put there, look how nice this looks on the wall just as decor. And then you go through and you take a look at everything. I love the little Golden Gate Bridge on here, right? Of course, for San Francisco, you have up there. And then up even higher, you've got that kind of miner's pick for the gold rush up there. All these really great little points of interest, maybe places you visited before, maybe places you want to visit, maybe things you can tell your friends about. This is what it looks like up on the wall, and you have the little hanging strap for you there. It's just stunning. It just takes that place that maybe is a little awkward, you didn't know what to put there, and now you have decor. So it's decor, it's practical, it's beautiful, it is durable, and remember, it is 50% larger this year. It's also the biggest bundle that we have ever done. You're getting so much right now for $39.95. Look at the size of these. These sizes are
I mean, look at me. I mean, like it's,
look.
They used to be like a normal size, and now I'm like, whoa. And my Georgia is really, so if you have like a very square state, you know. So I love that for the smaller states, some of you out there are smaller states, like Florida is kind of a little bit smaller state the way that it's done. This is giving you more like square footage, so to say. Let's show Florida one more time.
Oh yeah, look at the comparison.
For you to be able to like have that space to put your stuff, because Florida is kind of a weirdly shaped state, right? Okay, so when we made it, okay, you thought, oh, how am I gonna get some stuff over here? Now look, you've got the space. So now it really, really made that difference. So we listened to you, because that's what we do. We're a caring company, and we made it larger. And so if you have the original one, maybe there's different ways to use it. I don't mind them together even too, if you want to just maybe upgrade your own. But what's nice about this is you're getting the salt cellar, you're getting the spoon, you're getting the utensils. So many things are coming with. This is like an all-in, you're done. You're done. Start checking off the list. Who do you need to buy for?
Look at the size of this. Look, this is the Texas. This is the one that maybe you got before. Maybe this is the one you've seen us present before. This is the Texas from today. 50% larger. Oh, I do want to talk about, I'm back here. I do want to talk about the bonus buy for a second. I want to show you, if we can get a shot of the bonus buy, because for $9.95, when you pick up the Today's Special, you have a chance of picking up the bonus buy. It's called Slice of Life. Take a look at this for only $9.95. For 10 bucks, this could be a whole other gift as well, or maybe this is just what you're going to use as your actual cutting board, because you're going to take the main destination board and you're going to put it up. This is 11 by 8 3/4 is the size of this rectangle. But look, again, it has all those points of interest. It has the shape of the state, right? It's a rectangle. But look, you're getting everything that you'll want in there. You're getting that same conversation starter, the points of interest, the main cities, all that laser etch detail. $9.95. Also, it doesn't have to be the same state that you bought as the Today's Special, right? So you bought the California as the Today's Special, but then you want to pick up the Texas in the Slice of Life for $9.95. You can do that here. So we have about 2 minutes remaining. I want to make sure, I want you to think about getting one for yourself, maybe sending out gifts right now at this price. The flexible payment's only $13.32 right now. This is your opportunity to get that bigger, better, bigger bundle. And just a wow gift that is also personal. It's not a generic gift. Sometimes we have to give generic gifts. You're like, hey, here's some socks. I hope you like them. I don't know. But this says I know something about you.
Exactly. It's a way that if you still have generic information, you could still give something that seems personal. And I love that, because we all love our state. Wherever we're from or wherever we call home, we have a connection to that. So that nostalgia, that love, that pride, that's all going to be found when they open this up, they see the board, they start looking through all the different places. And the thing I love about this, again, a talking piece. When people start, pulling off, the meat starts disappearing. Oh my gosh, yeah, I went on a trip here, and I don't know. There's pickles here. Okay, so there's a story there. Somebody's gonna have to tell me about Michigan and pickles and what we have going on there. But like every little thing means something, and so again, people will laugh because they go, I can't believe that's on there. That's because of the time we took to make sure that it was right, to make sure that we were getting us. We can't get everything, but we got a lot of things, and we really try to make sure each state is as represented as we possibly can. Again, as I'm talking, I'm just throwing things on the board. Look how beautiful it is. It's easy to make it look nice, and then you can feel good about your presentation, or whomever you're gifting this to. Listen, did somebody just buy a house that you know? Did somebody just downsize, maybe? Did somebody just move from the north to the south or east to the west? Get them their state that they love that maybe they're gonna miss. Maybe it's a retirement move. Maybe it's a military family. You've lived in so many different places. I've also, you talked about on the wall, another idea is to put this on a bookshelf next to pictures of states that you've traveled to.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So like say it was your your honeymoon you spent in North Carolina. Okay, so you get North Carolina, you put it on a little stand next to all the pictures of North Carolina. How fun is that? So have fun with this. Start thinking about, but please, 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 make sure you get one for yourself, because so many people came back to me last year and said, I bought 6 of these for whoever, and I bought this and I forgot to get one for myself.
I didn't get one for me. Make sure, because you're getting the full set. You're getting the cheese knives that you see right there. You are getting your wooden spoon, your bamboo wooden spoon. You are getting your little salt cellar, your little container that you can put anything in. It's just such a great set. And as you see right there, it is a touch of home. It's something that we can all connect to and that we all love, the state that we're from, or maybe it was just that place you got married. So think about that. Put some thought into that. Carrie, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Big day here. I also want to remind you, hey, you can get $40